the front camera too. The goal is I want to see him, the driver, and the road and the back. So trying to do big things. All right, guys. All right, let's do this. I want you to spin off. No, I'm just joking. All right. All right, now fix your seat. Make sure it's high enough, low enough for you, forward, back. Check your mirrors on the side. Make sure they're good. So you should place your mirrors to where you can barely see the car. If you can see the car, push that to the right, and then there you go. And then same thing with the left, push it over. Good. And then this needs to show the whole back window. It's good. Mm-hmm. All right. Now I want to see, before you go, I want to see you pivot. Make sure your foot is in a comfortable position. That's good. Okay. All right. Press down on the brake all the way. Place it into drive. Confirm that it's in drive. It's in drive. All right. Go ahead and turn on your left turn signal. Look over your shoulder. That way. That way. Is there a car coming? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you go forward. Take your foot off the brake and press onto the accelerator nice and slow. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. You can turn your blinker off. When you come to a stop, nice and easy. Don't stop all the way. Turn on your right turn signal. Now, remember, it's going to be cross, starting with your left, it's going to be cross, cross, slide. So go ahead and make a turn to your right. There you go. Perfect. Yep, perfect. All right, good. All right, remember, in neighborhoods, we're looking for the 3 Ps: pets, pedestrians, and property. So while driving in a neighborhood, you want to be constantly scanning, especially our neighborhood. We have lots of kids. So even though the speed limit is 25, I want you to only go 20 or below. As we're passing cars like this, I want you to go even slower because, again, pets and kids on their bikes, all kind of stuff can happen, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, good job, keep going. All right, I want you to turn on your right turn signal and make it right here. Just since there's a pedestrian crossing the street or possibly crossing the street, we want to slow down. All right, she's not crossing the street, so go ahead and keep moving forward. Good job, excellent, nice and smooth. Forward. At the stop sign, I want you to turn on your left turn signal. It's good. Good job. All right, you're doing a good job staying on your side of the road. Just turn. There you go. Nice and easy. There you go. Stay between these 2 cars. Again, there's a lot of cars. And I'm looking at basketball goals, so that lets me know there's kids in the neighborhood. So you want to go even slower in this area. Make sure you're scanning. See a little boy here? You want to slow down. Usually if you see one kid, there's more. Straight? Yep, keep going straight. Car. Child. All right, I want you to stop a little bit away from the stop sign just because I want to show you something, okay? Mm-hmm. Just stop right here. All right, you see the number 200 and the number 300 under the sign? Okay, what this means is all the homes 200 and below are to the left. All the homes 300 and to the right and higher are to the right, okay? So if we were looking for the house number 314 Red River, would you go left or right?
Right.
Okay. If we were looking for home 199 Red River, left or right?
That.
Hmm?
Behind us?
Left. It's only a left or right thing.
Left.
Left, exactly. Okay. If we were looking for home 116 Red River, left or right?
Left.
Good job. Again, 200 below, 300 and above. This just lets you know. So GPS, yeah, we have GPS now, but it's the same thing also for when we're on the main roads for businesses. When you see the lights, and I'll show you whenever we get to that day, you'll see numbers under their signs. It lets you know that businesses like McDonald's, if McDonald's address is 1477 and you come to a sign that says, I forgot the name because we call it 1103, whatever the name is for 1103. Let's say it's called Gordon Road. If it says Gordon Road 1400 that way and Gordon Road 1500 that way, you would know McDonald's is to the left. So you'd be good to go. So that's it. So you can move forward, turn on your left turn or right turn signal. Sorry. I'm going to go right. Good job. Another thing with neighborhoods, they don't always have the yellow line in the middle. The yellow line means your vehicle always stays to the right of the yellow line, but you're doing good. Keep straight. You're doing really well. Staying on the right side of the road. So good job. If it gets too hot or too cold, let me know.
Straight.
Keep straight. And I forgot my mic, so they probably can't hear me that well. I'm going to keep going straight. I want you to turn on your right turn signal, and we're going to turn right up there. Nice and slow. And make it right up here. Make sure to turn on your turn slow. Yeah, you're right. It's difficult because it's a construction part, so you're technically right about that part. Not having Keisha blink. Alright, I'm gonna keep going straight. So, no way. Alright, make sure you're doing the CSEE, which is searching. We're always looking out 30 seconds and wide. E, evaluate. You're evaluating what's going on in front of you and execute. If you have to execute like a kid's ball rolling out in the street, you know to stop. All right, you're going to turn on your right turn signal. All right, you're doing really well with your driving, so I'm going to start throwing some questions at you, okay? It's going to let me know if you're paying attention to the road. Good job. All right, what color was the fire extinguisher, the fire hydrant that you passed?
Red.
And what else?
Green.
Okay, good job. Keep going. You gotta be able to answer and keep going. Just let me know that you're paying attention to what's going around you. I'm gonna turn on the left turn signal when we get to the stop sign. Now, real quick, before you go, if for whatever reason, after you stop at the stop sign first, which is what you did, good. Let's say for whatever reason you can't see because Can you see fully?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. Good job. All right, how many dogs walking?
One.
What color? That I'm telling you these things, but it lets me know how much you're paying attention, because when you drive, it's more than just making your vehicle go. You really, and that's why we do step by step. You really have to know what's going on around you, the colors of the vehicle, the person who walked past, their dog, all that stuff is training your brain to be prepared for faster roads. So constantly scan. How many children are to our left?
2. Wait, 3.
3. Good job. All right, keep going. Nice and slow, because they're playing in the street. And you see why it's so important to go slow? Imagine if someone was to be speeding around the corner and that little girl ran across the street. So it's very important in the neighborhood, when you get your license, to always go slow. Always. Even though it says 25, I go slow. Keep going straight. What color was the car that you just passed that had people in it?
Blue.
Good job. How many people that you could see were in that car?
1.
It was 2. The driver and the passenger. That was a little bit more complicated. Keep going. Turn to your left turn signal. All right, we're going to be leaving this neighborhood, going to a different neighborhood. But in order to do that, you're going to have to drive on a road that's a little bit more faster, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What you're going to do. You're going to make a left at this Red River.
A left.
This time when you stop, your trunk, the back of your car, should settle. That's a full stop, okay? So the front has stopped and the back has stopped. Look both ways. Now, do you know why you look to your left first?
Because that's where the cars are coming, because it's on the right lane.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you can go. So yes, exactly. You always look to your left, then your right, then your left again. And your right again if you have to, if it's busy. But you always look to your left first, because those are the cars that are going to hit you first. Good job. I ain't gonna lie, I was sleeping on you. I was like, okay, he ain't gonna know the answer. You did. He was like, because he driving on the right side. All right. Good job. Noticing how that dog is driving crazy. It can always get loose. So, all right, we are going to make a right up here. Notice that sign is telling you can go that way or you can go that way. That means there's 2 lanes here. We're going to get in the right lane. On your right turn signal. Now, when you're ready to turn, I'm not going to turn yet, so I'm talking to you. You're going to always turn to the lane that's closest to you, okay? So when we turn, we're going to turn in the innermost right lane, okay? We're not going to fly over into the left lane. We always turn into the lane that's closest to us. Here's the catch, though. Once you turn into the lane that's closest, no, I'm not even going to throw that at you yet. I'll tell you as you do it. When you turn nice and easy, you don't need a whole lot of gas, okay? We're going to wait just a little bit because I can't tell what lane this car's in. Yep, we've been in this lane. Okay, truck will go.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Good job. Give it some gas. There you go. Now, I want you to turn on your left turn signal. Look in your rearview mirror real quick. Look in your side mirror. Look over your shoulder. Is there cars coming?
No.
Then get over into the left lane, please. Keep your turn signal on because we're going to turn into this left lane. Slow down and stop because we're going to make a left turn. You actually don't have to stop now. Keep going. Keep going. Keep. Nope, you keep going because he shouldn't have jumped out in that street like that. Right, there you go. Good job. Now, there was a lot of variables. I'm super proud of you. You had a man and a dog walking across the street while cars are coming. It happens, and you did the right thing. You slowed down. You were looking around, everything. So good for you. Good kudos. All right, you want to make sure you're scanning to see if there's any stop signs coming up. Good job. I'm going to go straight. It's okay to smile. I know you're having fun. You driving, you're getting closer to your license. All right, we're about to go over railroad tracks. You always want to slow down going over railroad tracks. That smells good.
So do like evenings count as night drives, or it has to be like dark?
It has to be dark. So when your parents do night, you won't be doing any nighttime driving with me unless your parents have me do it. But nighttime can be early in the morning when it's dark, or at night when it's dark. So either way. Wait till you get on the highway. All right, relax your body. There you go. You're gonna get real sore if you drive tense. All right, remember the vehicle is your bubble. So regardless of what's going on around you, people cannot make you do what you don't feel comfortable doing. So if you're at a turn and people are getting impatient, they're blowing their horn, they want you to hurry up, don't feel pressure. You wait until you are comfortable to go. They can go around you. Don't take it personal. People have anger problems. People are anxious, especially when you start driving in a vehicle that doesn't look like a driving school car. At least a driving school car, they give you some grace. But once you're in a regular car, they're going to think you're an adult that just don't know how to drive or whatever the case may be. Don't take it personal. Don't even make eye contact with those kind of people. We're going to keep going straight. And don't take it personal. Because I know some people, when they get the horn blown at them, they either get angry or they get super sad or depressed, and then they don't want to drive no more. So I tell them, this your bubble. Just say, oh, you good, y'all can go around. Don't say that, but thank you. Now, when you stop, hold on, I'll let you keep going since the light is green. Whenever you're stopping at a stoplight, you always want to stop one car length behind the car that's in front of you. The reason for this is, in the state of Texas, if somebody hits you from behind and you hit another person, you are still responsible for the person you hit, even though you didn't initiate the crash. So we always stop one car length back from the vehicle in front of us. Once you have two vehicles behind you, then you can move up a little. straight.
I still go. The school's got is on the mirror.
No, so we're in a school zone, but the sign said, go 20 miles per hour, when between the hours of 7:30 and 4:30. Since you're past 4:30, you don't have to go 20 miles per hour. Sometimes they'll say go the school zone speed limit when the lights are flashing, and we don't have either. But worst case scenario, if you think you're in a school zone and you weren't able to read it, always go 20. It's better to be safe than sorry. You're doing really well. I'm proud of you. You have great lane position placement. You have great acceleration, meaning pressing on the gas. You have great braking. Your braking isn't crazy. And the fact that you were able to see that guy and the dog and slow down and brake without me even seeing them, that is good situational awareness. So, good job. All right. I want you to turn on your left turn signal. Yep. Left turn signal. We're going to make a left up here. Did you see the opening? Yep. There you go. Now, you always, whenever you're making a left, you always want to check your mirrors, look over your shoulder, and then go. And you're already in the left lane. So we're going to go ahead and make a left. And I'll say mirror, I'll say signal, mirror, head check. Good turn, good turn. All right, now we're back into the neighborhood. So you want to keep an eye out for the 3 P's, pets. What else?
Pedestrians.
And
Pedestrians.
you got pets, pedestrians, and what else is out here that we need to keep an eye on? What would we call somebody's vehicle? Trash can, and it starts with a P. Property.
Oh yeah, property.
There you go. So keep an eye out for pets, pedestrians, and property. True or false? It is illegal. If you hit somebody's cat or dog, it is illegal to keep driving away. True or false?
True.
Good job. That's true because that is their property. True or false? Well, I'll wait till we get to the different ones for that. All right, so we're going to make a left turn at this stop sign. Good job. All right, true or false? It's illegal to keep driving away if you hit somebody's trash can.
True.
True. Why?
Because it's their property.
It's their property. Exactly. Good job. Even if you don't see any marks on it, if you hit their trash can, courtesy would be to knock on the door, or actually, courtesy would be to ask your parent in that scenario. But I would say knock on their door, say on the ring, I apologize. I just want to let you know I hit your trash can. There's no marks on it, or whatever the case may be. But I just wanted to notify you that I did hit it. The reason for this is it sounds so small, but if your parents say don't go to the door, follow whatever steps they tell you. The reason why you have to make some kind of contact with them, either leaving a note on the door, is because let's say you did hit their trash can and you drive away because you're like, oh, it's just a trash can. If they catch you on their Ring app or any of their cameras, you hit their property. So they can call the police and you can get a ticket, and they can make it a bigger deal than what it is. They can say, oh, he destroyed it. He needs to buy another trash can. People will make big deals over stuff. So they'll appreciate you stopped and told them. All right, turn on your right turn signal. Stop. At this stop sign, we're going to go straight across. Now, slow down. This is a tricky one. So you're going to have to keep edging up just a little bit more because we can't see. There you go. You see how we can't see? We want to make sure we can see as much as we can because those cars will come flying around the corner. Good job. All right. Excellent, excellent. Good job. Go relax your body. There you go. All right, Marcus, you have graduated early from the neighborhood, so I'm going to let you go to a suburban road. Usually we'll wait till the next day, but whenever a student displays maturity and a lot of stuff that you've already displayed, I move them up. So we are going to be going to a faster road. You feel comfortable? Okay. There you go. Take a deep breath. At the stop sign, we're going to go straight. Mm-mm. Okay, stop first, and then you can edge up or go. When it says four-way, that means everyone has a stop sign, so you can go. So if it ever says always or four ways, that means every person has a stop sign. At this stop sign coming up, you're going to make a left. Sorry. I put on silence. Now, when you make a left turn, same thing as a right, you're going to turn to the closest lane to you, with the yellow line being to your left. pressure.
Oh, so it's going in?
No, I'm saying there's no pressure. So if it takes forever, you wait till you're comfortable. You should be able to go after this car. Only if you're comfortable. Oh, no, there was another car. They're turning, so you'll be good to go now. Go ahead. Turn. Perfect. Good job. Yes, that was beautiful, sir. All right, turning your left turn signal. We're going to make a left at this light. Get behind that white car. Remember, yellow line is going to be to your left. Keep going. There's a green light, so you're good. There you go. Nope, you did good. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. All right. What's the speed limit?
45.
Okay. You want to keep a following distance of 3 to 4 seconds. Do you remember how to calculate your following distance?
No.
Okay. All right. When you find a landmark, let's say, for example, the speed limit sign for the school zone, and once it passed the back of the vehicle that's in front of you, like right now, you count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. We are, and by the time it gets that same landmark gets to the front of your vehicle, that's how you calculate your following distance. We're exactly 4 seconds behind the vehicle in front of us. Did that make sense what I said?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, it's okay. I'll say it again. See this yellow sign? Once it passes the back of that vehicle, boom, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, and once it hits the front of our vehicle, that lets us know how far apart we are from that vehicle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to count the following distance out loud. You find your own landmark and you tell me what you're going to use before it comes, before it passes the back of that vehicle, so I'll know what you're counting. Okay. Actually, I'll just tell you which one, what to calculate. The blue sign that's up there, you see it? Once it passes the back of that vehicle, I want you to count.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going until it hits the front of your vehicle. And that will let you know how far you're apart. So we're going to do it again. That green sign, once it passes the back of that vehicle, start counting.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7.
There you go. So you're about 7 seconds behind that vehicle. Now, does it make sense?
Yeah.
So you want to be 3 to 4 seconds behind the vehicle that's in front of you. And you're doing great. The reason for this is it gives us the chance to react to it, to execute. Remember, CSEE, search, evaluate, execute. 3 to 4 seconds is a good distance only for neighborhoods and suburban roads. When we're on highways, it'll be bigger, but we'll talk about that when we get on the highway. And so it allows us to evaluate and execute. So if they slammed on their brakes, it gives us 4 seconds to pull over into the shoulder, or we have enough time to slow down, whatever the case may be. You never want to ride on the person in front of you's bumper. Like all these cars, when you become adults, adults do it because we think we experts and we can. But actuality, always want to give that space because again, in the state of Texas, if someone hits you from the back, which causes you to hit somebody else, you are liable for the person that you hit. You can't say, well, that person hit me, they're not going to care. They're going to say, well, you should have had space. You are doing great, sir. Proud of you. You sure you haven't missed, sneaking out with the car keys? I won't tell nobody, just a million people on YouTube watching.
Is it like harder to focus for like other people?
For
Like the
drives?
Mm-hmm.
As far as all other students, I will give you your ranking by the time day 6 comes. Once we've driven on the highway in downtown, I'll let you know. But right now, I would say you're about top 5. You're about top 5. Slow down and come to a stop, or you will be top or bottom 100. All right, remember, we want to have a stopping distance of 1 vehicle. Okay. You work at the McDonald's up here?
Mm-hmm. I work at Zaxby's.
Oh, Zaxby's. Oh, okay, Zaxby's. Hey. That's a spot. You get that family discount? No, she's joking. No discount. I need some water. That's it. Water and air.
Top 5 like out of everyone, like my class or everyone?
No. Top 5 out of all the driving people I've had in my 21 years of experience. So, yeah, sometimes people make it harder than it needs to be, but it's a compliment. You're doing really well. And it's not a diss to people that don't make the top 5. It just means they needed more time to get there. Some people are natural drivers. Some people, they need that practice. All right, you're doing really well. Again, lane placement is awesome. We're going to work on that stopping distance because you stopped a little close to the car in front of us. All right, when going down a hill, you want to slow down so that you will still maintain the speed limit. Good job. We're going to make a left at the light. Go ahead and execute your turn signal. Mirror, head check. Get over. Head check, and then get over. Okay. Now, I'll wait till you stop because I don't want to distract you yet. Come to a stop. Don't go anywhere, okay? Even though we have a green light, we have a solid green light, which means the traffic going the opposite direction also have a solid green light, which means we have to yield to them, meaning we have to stop and wait for them to go for us to have space to go. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you see a solid green and you're making a left, you do not go until there's a clear path to go. If you feel like you can go after this truck, you may go. If not, we wait. That's okay. Just go around that, doing your curve slow and nice and smooth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. If you have a green arrow when you're turning left, you can go because it means you are the only person that's turning and going. But again, if it's a solid green, you wait. What else was I going to say before we turn? Okay, your head check. All right. So, your head, you don't move your body when you're doing a head check, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you look in your mirror, you can see everything behind you, right? This mirror. When you look to the side, you can see what's to the side of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of a head check is just to make sure nothing is in your blind spot, which is this little spot right here, okay? So when I say do a head check, you're not going to change any lanes or anything. I'm going to wait till we get straight. Head check is just turning your neck like this. Boom. Okay? Looking and then back. You don't have to move your whole body. All right? I want you to perform a head check to your left whenever you're ready. There you go. This time I want you to do it and actually have your eyes try to focus on what's over there, okay? Do a head check to the left, okay? Do it a little bit faster while focusing. Good job, okay? All you're looking for is to make sure there's not a car right next to you in your blind spot, because this will show you the whole back window. Your side mirror will show you to the side and behind you. There you go. Good job. Same thing to the right. We're gonna wait till we pass this, till we stop at the stop sign and go again. I'm gonna have you do head checks to the right. You're doing good. All right. It's a stop sign always, meaning everybody has a stop sign, so you can go. Good job. I'll tell you in just a minute. Don't. All right. We're gonna start heading back to your house. Notice how this doesn't have any yellow lines, but it has the yellow bumps. It's still letting you know. Remember, yellow always stays to your left. Yellow line to your left, white to your right. At this light, we're going to make a left. Actually, no. Let's go right because I'm going to take you on 3009, which is a busy road. So we're going to turn right. Be sure to turn on your right turn signal. All right, the light is green. Nice and easy. There you go. Now I want you to turn on your left turn signal, mirror, shoulder check, and then get over. There you go. Notice when you did a shoulder check, you kind of moved the vehicle. Never move your vehicle until you've completed your shoulder check. There's no cars, then you move over, okay? All right, we're going to make a left at this light. So we're going to have to get into the left-hand lane. It is a flashing yellow arrow, which means we can proceed with caution, meaning we can proceed once all those cars have gone. There's no yellow line, but we always go to the right of the barricade, the little median, my bad. It's called a barricade. There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing great.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
We just wanted to say thank you for joining in and watching the drive.
And MJ looks great. He's doing a good job.
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate it. Thank you. You have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Some gangster stuff, huh? Yeah. You got people showing you love. All right. You're going to turn on your left turn signal. And we're going to make a left at the light. Now, when you turn this one, it's a tight one, okay? So I want you to go nice and slow. Slow is good when you're doing your turn. So you don't have to go super fast. You can go nice and slow. All right, it's a green arrow. Go ahead. Nice and slow, nice and easy. You turn into your lane. Nice and slow. Slow down. You got to slow down so you can turn in your lane. There you go. So that's what I mean by slow, because if that truck didn't wait for you, you would have hit that truck. So always go nice and slow so you can turn into your lane. Slow down. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Relax your body. There you go. You know what road we're on? But you know you're familiar with it? Okay. Speed limit is 45. And you want to start slowing down. And you want to come to a stop at least one car length from the line. It's okay if you didn't get it this time. All right. So when you're first, you still want to stop one car length from the line. Again, if someone hits you, you want to not be pushed into the intersection. Okay. And then another thing is when you are the first in the traffic at the traffic light, like we were just now, the moment the light turns green, take 3 seconds to look both ways before going. Even if they blow their horn at you and they want you to hurry up, the reason for this is we've all seen people run red lights, right? So we want to make sure they're not going to run no red light while you are first, or ever really. So take a quick second to look both ways, then go. All right, since they got in front of you, how far following distance you want to slow down? Slow down more. Slow down more. More. Slow down. You want one car length from that car and your car. Good job. Whenever someone jumps in front of you, you just increase your following distance. Mr. Melvin.
Mr. Melvin.
Mm-hmm. Melvin. Somebody your parents shared the link with.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I know.
Oh. You're doing good. You're a pro on day 2. Yeah, day 2. All right. You're doing great, sir. Continue to see, search, evaluate, execute. Continue to look around, look ahead. Mm-hmm. We're heading back to your house. Doing good, maintaining speed. All right, mom and or dad, place in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Give me a second. Slow down. Come to a stop. 1 car length. Once we turn, I'm going to give you guys the recap of how Marcus did for his first day. I apologize. I left my mic. Usually you can hear me clear. Go straight. Turn on your left turn signal. Keep going. Nice and slow. Once you start turning, I want you to go a little bit slower. Keep going. Go ahead. Nice and slow. Find that yellow line. There you go. Good, good, good. Now, I want you to get into the right lane. Signal. Mirror. Shoulder check. And get over. Good job. Excellent. All right. Signal. All right, mom. All right, Marcus did really, really well. He has great lane placement. He has great acceleration, meaning he knows how to push on the gas pedal the right amount. He's kept his speed under or at the speed limit it's supposed to be. He knows how to use his turn signals really well. We had an issue at first with him in his head check, so we had to teach him the head checks, not to turn his whole body, just to turn his head. Once he learned that, he did really well. Obviously, this is just day 2, so we'll continue to build on that. Teaching him stopping distance. He has a couple of tendencies to stop a little late. Not the fact that he's going to hit the car. So I don't want you to think he stops to the point where he's going to hit a car. He basically stops like he's an adult, which is close to a car. But we want to teach him to stop 1 car length behind the car in front of him. Okay. So basically, I can tell he just mimicked what he sees adults do and everybody else, which is nothing wrong. So I don't want you to think he's stopping to the point where he's going to hit someone. No, he's just stopping close. And we want him to, it's going to look ridiculous, but as teen drivers, we want them to have that space so that, again, if somebody hits them or if they're not determining their stopping distance. Other than that, overall, great day 2. I graduated him from the neighborhood. Turn on your right turn signal. I graduated him from the neighborhood early, and he was able to jump over to suburban roads. And you're going to slow down. Good job. Good job. Good job. There you go. And turn into your lane. Less gas. There you go. So he did really well with suburban roads. Again, if he continues to progress, I'm going to graduate him from days early so that we can get to even harder things such as highways, which highways are actually the easiest. All students say highways are easier than regular roads. And that's it. That's the end of my report. Since you guys are on here, I won't type it. And just respond that you heard it. All right, go for it. You're welcome. All right, we are going to be outside your house, so we're going to turn around. There's a pet. So we want to go slow. Go slow. Slow. There you go. You only hit that big dial suck to kill a pet in front of your house. She said, great job, MJ. All right, there we go. Okay. Are you sure you don't be taking the car? Because I ain't even teach you that part. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to pull up to the curb on the side. A little bit over that way. There you go. Come to a stop. Place the vehicle in park. Turn it off. And every student, I ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate yourself?
Probably 9.5.
Oh, a 9.5. Okay. All right. Popping this collar. All right. You did good, sir. See you tomorrow morning at 7:30. I'll be picking you up.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. A+ Driving Academy, your YouTube channel for tips, techniques, and training, all in the area of driving, helping you to become a competent and confident driver. Boom. And we're out.